My beloved soul, listen carefully. God's sacred promise is not a whisper in the wind, it is a thunder in the spirit, and right now heaven is declaring over your life that your soulmate is moving toward you with pure love, untouched by manipulation, untainted by confusion, guarded by God Himself. My beloved soul, this is not a random video, this is not a coincidence, you were led here on purpose. Before we go any further, receive this as a holy instruction. Type, "I receive this," in the comments as a declaration of alignment, like this video as an act of agreement with heaven, subscribe to this channel and click the bell so you do not miss what God is unfolding in your life, and send a super thanks as a prophetic act of faith, sealing this promise in the spiritual realm. Do it not for a platform, but as obedience to the stirring in your spirit, because heaven is watching, and God honors visible faith. Listen carefully, what you are about to hear was written in the silence of your tears and sealed in the secret place where only you and God have spoken. You have cried in nights no one knew about, you have questioned in moments where faith felt thin, you have wondered if love was delayed because of something you did wrong. Hear this clearly, God has not forgotten you. The delay was not denial, the silence was not abandonment, and the waiting season was not punishment. It was preparation. My beloved soul, do not scroll past this, do not skip this sacred moment, because what is being released over you right now is confirmation. Your soulmate is not wandering in confusion, they are being aligned, refined, corrected, and positioned by the hand of God. Just as it is written in Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11, He has made everything beautiful in its time. Not in your time, not in their time, but in His perfect, sovereign time. And that time is drawing near. You have felt a shift recently, have you not, a quiet stirring, an unexplainable peace in the middle of uncertainty. That is not your imagination. That is heaven adjusting the atmosphere around you. The doors that closed were not losses, they were protection. The relationships that ended were not failures, they were redirections. God was guarding your heart from counterfeit connections because He knew the weight of the promise He placed on your life. Stay with me till the end, something powerful is waiting for you. My beloved soul, your soulmate is not coming casually, they are coming with pure love, a love that is not rooted in lust, not driven by ego, not motivated by convenience, but anchored in covenant. A love that reflects 1 Corinthians 13, patient and kind, not jealous or boastful, not proud or rude, not self-seeking. This is the kind of love God is sending toward you. You have known what it feels like to love deeply and not be met halfway. You have given your heart before and watched it mishandled. You have prayed for clarity and received silence. But listen carefully, that silence was God saying, not this one. Because your sacred promise was never meant to be rushed. Heaven has been orchestrating details you cannot see. While you were healing, your soulmate was healing. While you were surrendering, they were surrendering. While you were learning to trust God again, they were being taught how to love with purity and honor. This alignment is not accidental, it is divine strategy. My beloved soul, do not leave yet, heaven has more to reveal. The enemy tried to convince you that love was not for you. He whispered that you were too much or not enough. He replayed your past mistakes and magnified your insecurities. But God says in Jeremiah 29 verse 11, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope." Your future includes a love that does not wound you, a partnership that strengthens your faith, a union that glorifies God. This is not fantasy, this is promise. And promises from God do not expire. They may wait, but they do not expire. My beloved soul, if you remain till the end, the final word will change everything. You have been in a season of hidden growth. You thought nothing was happening. You felt overlooked. But in the unseen realm, God was building character in you. He was teaching you patience. Isaiah 40 verse 31 says, "They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength." You were not wasting time, you were gaining strength. Strength to discern. Strength to walk away from what dishonors you. Strength to recognize the real thing when it arrives. And your soulmate has been on a similar journey. They are not perfect, but they are prepared. They are not flawless, but they are willing. Willing to pray with you. Willing to grow with you. Willing to protect what God builds between you. Heaven is watching both of you, guiding steps, preventing premature meetings, allowing necessary lessons. This sacred promise is being handled with care. My beloved soul, do not miss this revelation. The loneliness you felt was not proof of abandonment, it was evidence of separation for sanctification. God separated you from noise so you could hear Him clearly. He removed distractions so your heart could be healed properly. He allowed solitude so you would learn that your identity is not rooted in relationship status, but in being a child of God. And now that you know who you are in Christ, you are ready to receive who He has prepared. Your soulmate is not coming to complete you, they are coming to complement the wholeness God has already formed in you. Listen carefully, this is sacred. When you meet, there will be peace. Not chaos. Not confusion. Not constant doubt. Peace. Colossians 3 verse 15 says, "Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts." That peace will be your confirmation. It will not feel rushed. It will feel right. Stay close, my beloved soul, do not drift from this message, because the Spirit is moving gently but powerfully right now. You have asked God for a sign. You have whispered, "Lord, is it really going to happen for me?" And heaven answers, yes. But not because you begged hard enough. Because He promised. Psalm 37 verse 4 says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." You have delighted in Him even when your heart was breaking. You have worshipped when you felt empty. You have remained faithful when it would have been easier to give up. God has seen it all. Every prayer. Every fast. Every silent tear. None of it was wasted. My beloved soul, stay with me, something is shifting as you listen. There is a suddenness attached to this promise. After seasons of waiting, there will be a moment of acceleration. What took years to prepare will manifest in a time that feels swift. You will look back and realize that God was never slow, He was strategic. The meeting will not be forced. It will unfold naturally, yet divinely orchestrated. A conversation that feels effortless. A connection that feels safe. A presence that feels familiar in the best way. Because God will be at the center. And when God is at the center, love is not fragile, it is fortified. My beloved soul, do not skip this sacred whisper, your heart needs this truth. The enemy tried to tie your future to your past. But God untied every knot. The rejection you experienced was redirection. The heartbreak you survived was purification. You are not damaged goods, you are refined gold. And your soulmate is being drawn toward you not by desperation, but by destiny. This is divine magnetism, created by obedience and surrender. As Ruth was led to Boaz in a field she did not plan to walk through, God is leading your steps into a place you did not expect, but that He prepared. It will not be dramatic, it will be divine. My beloved soul, as this message settles into your spirit, let faith rise. Heaven is not teasing you. Heaven is confirming you. This love will honor your boundaries. It will respect your calling. It will encourage your growth. It will not compete with God, it will walk with Him. And as it is written in Proverbs 18 verse 22, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. Favor is attached to this union. Blessing is attached to this connection. This is bigger than romance, it is purpose intertwined. Stay until the final breath of this message, because there is peace being released over you. My beloved soul, I speak this prophetically over you now, the waiting is almost over. The preparation season is closing. The chapter of isolation is turning its final page. Your soulmate is moving toward you with pure love, guided by angels, protected by grace, aligned by divine timing. What you prayed for is closer than it has ever been. Do not lose hope in the final stretch. Do not let impatience steal your peace. God's sacred promise stands firm. And as surely as the sun rises, this love will appear in your life at the appointed hour. Rest tonight knowing that heaven is working. Walk forward knowing that God has not forgotten you. Expect joy. Expect alignment. Expect fulfillment. My beloved soul, receive this peace, receive this assurance, receive this promise. What you have been praying for is very near, and when it arrives, you will know beyond doubt that it was written by the hand of God. And as you breathe in this promise, my beloved soul, feel the nearness of heaven surrounding you even now. This is not imagination, this is spiritual atmosphere shifting around your destiny. The same God who parted seas, who raised the dead, who restored what seemed impossible, is orchestrating the path of your soulmate with precision beyond human understanding. Listen carefully, there are movements happening that you cannot see. Conversations are being shaped. Decisions are being redirected. Paths are being altered so that two stories written separately can soon be joined as one divine narrative. This is sacred. This is intentional. This is God's sacred promise unfolding step by step. My beloved soul, do not grow weary in believing. Galatians 6 verse 9 whispers into your spirit, let us not grow weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap, if we faint not. Your due season is not a myth. It is not symbolic. It is real, and it is approaching. You have endured the stretching. You have survived the pruning. You have stood firm when others would have walked away from faith. Heaven has recorded your perseverance. And now, the harvest of love, pure and undefiled, is ripening. Stay with me, do not let distraction steal this moment, because something eternal is being confirmed in your heart right now. You have wondered why certain connections dissolved so suddenly. You questioned why some people left without explanation. Hear this, God was closing doors that would have delayed your destiny. Sometimes protection feels like loss. Sometimes guidance feels like rejection. But in truth, it was mercy. Your soulmate could not arrive while you were entangled with what was not meant for you. So God, in His loving firmness, removed what would have compromised the purity of this promise. My beloved soul, do not skip this revelation. The love that is moving toward you is not rushed, it is refined. It has been through its own wilderness. It has faced its own tests. Your soulmate has knelt in prayer, perhaps not even knowing your name, but asking God for a partner who fears Him, who loves deeply, who walks in integrity. And heaven smiled, because your name was already written in their future. This is not coincidence. You were led here on purpose to hear this confirmation. God has been aligning hearts in parallel seasons. While you were surrendering bitterness, they were surrendering pride. While you were learning patience, they were learning humility. Divine alignment requires preparation on both sides. And now, those preparations are nearing completion. My beloved soul, if you remain till the end, the final word will settle every doubt. There is a holy acceleration building beneath the surface of your life. It may not look dramatic on the outside, but spiritually, gears are turning. The waiting has not been passive. It has been purposeful. Isaiah 60 verse 22 declares, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." Not might make it happen. Not consider making it happen. He will make it happen. And when He does, it will not require you to chase, beg, or compromise your standards. It will unfold with grace. It will feel natural yet undeniably divine. You will sense it in your spirit before your mind can explain it. Peace will confirm it. Joy will surround it. Clarity will protect it. My beloved soul, do not let past heartbreak narrate your future. That chapter has ended. The scars you carry are not signs of failure, they are testimonies of survival. And God does not waste survival. He transforms it into strength. Your soulmate will not be intimidated by your depth. They will cherish it. They will not be confused by your faith. They will honor it. They will not see your past as baggage. They will see it as proof that you were shaped by God's refining hand. Stay anchored here with me, heaven is still speaking. There is something you must understand deeply. This love is not arriving to distract you from purpose. It is arriving to strengthen it. Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9 says, "Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor." This union carries purpose. It carries assignment. It carries kingdom impact. The enemy feared this connection, which is why he tried to discourage you early. He tried to make you settle. He tried to convince you that loneliness was your permanent address. But he was wrong. He underestimated the power of God's promise over your life. My beloved soul, hear this clearly, your season of almost is ending. Almost love. Almost commitment. Almost clarity. God is not the author of almost. He is the author of fulfillment. And fulfillment is approaching. You will not have to decode mixed signals. You will not have to question where you stand. This love will be transparent, intentional, and steady. It will reflect Christ's heart. It will pursue with honor. It will protect with gentleness. It will commit with courage. Do not leave this moment, something holy is settling into your spirit. I sense that you have been guarding your heart carefully, perhaps even building walls to avoid being hurt again. And God understands. He saw the pain. He heard the sobs that no one else heard. But He is gently reminding you now, walls that protected you in one season must not imprison you in the next. As this soulmate approaches, you will feel God softening your heart again, not recklessly, but wisely. Trust that process. Trust that He would not bring you this far only to let you fall again. Psalm 138 verse 8 promises, "The Lord will perfect that which concerns me." This love concerns Him. Your happiness concerns Him. Your companionship concerns Him. My beloved soul, there is a divine choreography unfolding. You may cross paths unexpectedly. You may reconnect in a way you did not anticipate. Or you may meet in a moment that feels ordinary, yet is anything but ordinary in the spiritual realm. Angels will have been involved. Timing will have been calibrated. And you will later look back and realize that every delay made sense. Every no was necessary. Every tear was watering the soil of this promise. Stay with me, do not drift away, because heaven is still releasing assurance. There will be confirmation beyond emotion. There will be fruit. This connection will draw you closer to God, not away from Him. It will inspire you to pray more, not less. It will motivate you to grow spiritually, not compromise spiritually. That is how you will know it is sacred. My beloved soul, I speak peace over your restless thoughts right now. You do not need to chase what God is guiding toward you. You do not need to manipulate outcomes. Release control. Surrender timelines. Trust divine orchestration. The same God who wrote your story from beginning to end is not confused about this chapter. He knows the exact day, the exact place, the exact moment your paths will align. And when that moment arrives, it will feel like heaven's gentle whisper saying, "This is it." Let hope rise again. Let expectation breathe again. The waiting has shaped you, but it has not defined you. The promise defines you. God's sacred promise stands unshaken. Your soulmate is moving toward you with pure love, love that reflects patience, kindness, honor, and devotion. Do not fear the future. Embrace it with faith. Because what you prayed for in secret is now being prepared in the open. My beloved soul, hold on to this declaration as you step forward from this moment. The distance between you and your promise is shrinking. The silence is breaking. The alignment is completing. What felt delayed is about to feel divinely timed. And when it unfolds, you will say with certainty that only God could have written a love story so precise, so pure, so perfectly aligned with your heart. Rest in that assurance. Walk in that confidence. Believe with renewed strength. For God's sacred promise is alive over you, and your soulmate, filled with pure love, is closer than you think. And as this revelation deepens within you, my beloved soul, I need you to understand something that will anchor you in the days ahead. The final stretch of waiting often feels the heaviest. It can feel like silence is growing louder. It can feel like nothing is moving. But hear this with spiritual clarity: when God is about to release a sacred promise, there is often a holy stillness before the manifestation. Just as the earth grows quiet before the dawn breaks, your life may feel unusually calm right now. Do not mistake this calm for delay. It is divine positioning. Heaven is watching. Angels are assigned. Paths are converging. And what God has ordained cannot be blocked by distance, doubt, or delay. My beloved soul, stay fully present in this message, because the Spirit is sealing something over you. The love that is moving toward you is not confused. It is not distracted. It is not divided. It is intentional. God has purified its motives. He has removed hidden agendas. He has refined character in the fire of experience. This is not infatuation being sent to you. This is covenant being prepared for you. And covenant carries weight. Covenant carries responsibility. Covenant carries divine covering. You have prayed for a love that reflects Christ. And Christ-like love requires sacrifice, humility, patience, and truth. Your soulmate is being shaped to carry those qualities with maturity. Listen carefully, this is sacred confirmation. You have felt moments recently where your desire for love became peaceful instead of desperate. That shift is not random. That is spiritual maturity. That is surrender. That is you trusting God more than your own timeline. And when surrender reaches completion, manifestation follows closely behind. My beloved soul, do not allow fear to re-enter your heart. The enemy may try one last whisper, reminding you of past disappointments. But those disappointments were classrooms, not conclusions. They taught you discernment. They strengthened your standards. They purified your expectations. Now you are not looking for someone to rescue you. You are ready for someone to walk beside you. That is growth. That is preparation. That is why this promise is safe in your hands now. Remember Psalm 27 verse 14, "Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart." You have waited. You have gathered courage. And your heart has been strengthened. Therefore the promise is ready to enter a strong heart, not a fragile one. Stay with me until this final unfolding, because something powerful is being completed. There is divine symmetry in this union. The areas where you are strong will balance their weaknesses. The areas where they are strong will uplift your vulnerabilities. It will not be a competition of egos. It will be a collaboration of purpose. You will pray together and feel heaven respond. You will face challenges and stand united instead of divided. This love will not remove every trial from your life, but it will give you a partner who refuses to let you face trials alone. That is sacred. That is rare. That is God's design. My beloved soul, I sense that you sometimes question if you are truly worthy of this kind of love. Let that lie be broken right now. Worthiness is not earned by perfection. It is received by grace. And God's grace has already declared you worthy. Your past does not disqualify you. Your mistakes did not cancel the promise. Romans 8 verse 28 assures you that all things work together for good to those who love God. Even your heartbreak worked for good. Even your tears prepared you. Even your loneliness carved out space for something greater. This is not fantasy. This is fulfillment forming. Listen carefully, there will be a moment of recognition when this soulmate stands before you. It may not be dramatic. It may be quiet. But your spirit will feel known. Not exposed in fear, but understood in safety. You will sense alignment without forcing it. Conversations will flow without performance. Laughter will rise without tension. And in prayer, there will be confirmation. God will not leave you confused. He is not the author of confusion but of peace. My beloved soul, as this script nears its final breath, allow this prophetic declaration to settle deeply within you. The chapter of delay is closing. The season of divine fulfillment is opening. The prayers you whispered years ago are echoing in heaven. Right now. God has not forgotten a single word you spoke in faith. The angels assigned to your promise have not been idle. The orchestration has not paused. Every step you have taken in obedience has brought you closer to this sacred encounter. Do not grow impatient in the final moments. The enemy often intensifies discouragement right before breakthrough. But breakthrough is not a rumor. It is imminent. Just as suddenly as Ruth found herself in Boaz's field, you will find yourself standing in the very place God prepared long ago. And when it happens, you will realize that the waiting protected you from settling. The waiting preserved your purity. The waiting aligned your heart with God's best. My beloved soul, lift your head. Straighten your posture. Walk with expectation. Not arrogance, but assurance. You are not chasing love. Love is being guided toward you. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are not delayed. You are divinely timed. God's sacred promise over your life is alive and active. Your soulmate is moving toward you with pure love, love that honors your faith, love that respects your boundaries, love that reflects Christ's heart. Let peace replace anxiety right now. Let hope rise again. Let your faith breathe. Because what you have been praying for is not distant anymore. It is near. Very near. And when it manifests, you will testify that it was worth every tear, every prayer, every season of surrender. I declare over you now, in the name of Jesus, that divine alignment is completing. That holy acceleration is taking place. That sacred union is approaching. Receive this promise with calm confidence. Rest in the assurance that God finishes what He starts. And He has started something beautiful for you. Go forward in peace. Go forward in faith. Go forward knowing that your soulmate, carrying pure love prepared by God, is on the way. And when you meet, it will not feel accidental. It will feel written. Written by the hand of a faithful God who never breaks His promises. Type Amen.